Okay, right off the bat, I'm probably sweating like there's no tomorrow. Trust me, I know this. Today we're going to do some walking tips, and I want to do this from location, but I forgot my SD card. It was still on my computer, so we have to do it here from home. Guys, I want to do a walking tip. I'm sure I did it before, but we're going to do it again. Just in case you're new to my videos, every so often, I like to talk about things that has to do with walking, because that's what I do. I am a walker. I'm a very dedicated walker, and I walk all year round outdoors. So one of the things I want to talk about today is walking in the heat. Stay tuned, guys. This is some good tips I want to give you, okay? And for those of you guys that's average walkers like me, this may not be any help. It'd be just something you already know. Okay. If you're going to walk in the heat and it's really hot and humid, my first thing I want to say to you is don't, okay? But if you're like me and you're an average walker, you got to get that walk in regardless, then there are some precautions to I need you to take with you and what you keep in your head. Now, before I go any further, one of the videos I made last week, and that breeze feels so good right now. Why didn't I get this a few minutes ago, right? Last week I said I'm going to switch my walks over to nighttime walks. Reason I haven't done it yet is because I'm having to walk in between the storms. And that's one of the reasons the humidity is unbelievably out of control right now. Okay, you decided you want to go for a walk today. And it's very hot and very humid. And that sun is just peaking. And remember I told you, if you don't have to, don't do it. Don't do it, guys. But let's say you're going to do it anyway. One of the things you want to make sure you carry with you is lots of water. And if you got a bald head, you want to make sure, see what that UV rays are outside. If it's extreme, it doesn't matter how much suntan lotion you put on your bald head, you wear a cap. Well, I went walking earlier, it wasn't extreme. So you want to make sure you got lots of water. And it's just some of the things. You're going to have to do self-checks on yourself as well. Okay, personally myself, I tell you what I do. Alright. Like I said, I'm trying to beat the storms, and I said, well, it's hot outside already, it's humid. Let's go to the park and get a walk in. I wasn't able to get my full walk in. We'll get to that in the video. So right off the bat, I take extra water. Now, when I do my normal walks, I like to take a break. Well, since it's very hot and humid, I'm going to take more than one break. More than one break I'm going to take. So I try to pace myself out. And I was like, okay, let me get about 1.5 miles, 2 miles in, take my first break. Now, when you take a break, that varies on each individual, okay? And what I mean by that is everybody's different. You want to do self-checks on yourself all the time. First of all, one of the things you're fighting to not happen is heat exhaustion. Okay, you do not want to have a heat exhaustion, guys. And the way to prevent that is make sure you drink lots of fluids and don't excess. And what I mean by excess is my normal speed of walking is pretty damn fast. I knew today if I'm going out to walk, I'm going to cut it down a little slower. Now, I'm also not going to go until my normal break. I'm going to have a break earlier. And I'm going to do a self-check on myself the whole time. That means I'm going to ask myself, how loopy-headed am I getting right now? Am I starting to get muscle cramps in my legs? And this might sound funny to you, but I want you to check your memory too. I ask myself constantly, I repeat my social security number. I ask myself phone numbers. Because I'm telling you guys, if you ever had heat exhaustion, these are some of the things that you struggle remembering. And this tells you where your mind is and how your body's doing. Plus, you want to watch how much you're sweating too. Look at me now. Okay, actually, you don't look at me right now, but you should have seen me about 15 minutes ago when I got done with my walk. I was literally dripping. And guys, I still got 1.5 miles to actually get my full walk in. I had to cut it short. Now, even if you're not thirsty, you drink that water, folks. And I knew at 2 miles it wouldn't be time for me to have a water break, and I wasn't really thirsty, but I made sure I drank that water. I made sure of it. And then when I started back again, I started getting one of the signs. I started getting a little bit on the loopy side. You know, the sun started pounding down, and it doesn't mean I was going into a heat exhaustion, no, but I know the signs. I play it safe. So I was like, okay, cut, and maybe this evening I'll go back and finish it, if there's no damn storms. As soon as these storms get out of the way this week, I'm going to nighttime walks. See, at least nighttime walks grant you still got the heat and humidity, but you don't have the sun. And folks, I'm telling you now, the sun makes a world of difference. Believe it or not, it does. It's funny, in the wintertime, when I walk, when it's freezing cold out, I pray for the sun, because the sun kind of warms me up. In the summertime, I look forward to cloud coverage. I look forward, like yesterday. Yesterday, I tried to beat the storm, okay? And the storm was coming in, so it started getting real dark. And it was lightning too, by the way. And normally I walk in the rain, unless it's lightning. But there was lightning coming in, and it kind of took away the sun, and I'm like, yeah. But it started lightning and raining, and you do not want to walk if there's lightning outside. No. By all means, no. Do not do that. That's dangerous. So, guys, this is some walking tips I want to throw at you guys. And even if you're not a walker, shoot, it's still a good video. Alright? Like I said, I have plans for doing other videos, but I want to be on location. They may have to come in about a week or so. I do have an idea for the mini web series. Will it be up Friday? I don't know. We haven't made it yet. I gotta see if I got time to make it. But the next mini web series is going to be on my son Damien, not me. He's going to do it all himself. Then I will carry on the third one, whenever that might be. Then after a couple mini web series, I'm going to move on to something else. I'm going to have another mini series of some historical documentaries. Then I'll move on to a different web series. I want to kind of do something like this at least once a week if I can pull it off, or every other week. Has something that's different than what I usually do. Different than the vlogs, okay? Nothing wrong with the vlogs, but I want something kind of give that little spice to my chili. Is that what I call this channel? My chili? Could be. Just saying. By the way, what is your all's favorite chili anyway? Mine's Skyline. Here in the Midwest, Skyline's very well known, and I don't know if you know Skyline, but I absolutely love Skyline chili. Or I love Cincinnati recipe chili. Haven't had that in years though, but it's still yummy. Very yummy. Okay, recap. If you're going to walk in the heat, water. Self-checks on yourself. That means as you're walking and it's pouring, I mean not pouring, and that sun's just blaring down. Ask yourself, are you getting cramps? Check your heart. Is you getting chest pains? Are you getting a little loopy? Check your memory, you know. Recite phone numbers, social security numbers in your head. Check yourself. Check, check, check. Drink, drink, drink. And if you ain't got to do it, don't do it. Okay? I'm an average walker. I've been walking, well, what, 5 years maybe? How many years have I been walking? I forgot. Since 2014. Since April of 2014. I've been an average walker since then. So I'm even telling you, if you don't need to do it, don't do it. Well, I should practice what I preach, but yeah, there you go. There's a recap. And hopefully tonight, if we don't get any more storms, which I got a feeling we're going to, I'm going back down there. I only got a mile and a half to go. That's it. A mile and a half. Oh, vlogger arm, guys. Ouch. A mile and a half to go, and then I get my full walk in. Have you noticed, especially on my last video, something I've been suffering with a lot lately, and I may have to correct it. Whenever I'm vlogging, my camera's dropping down a little bit. That's because my arm's hurting. I got what they call the vlogger arm. Holding your arm out like this, believe it or not, it makes your muscles hurt. That or I'm getting old. Alright guys, that's all I got for today. I want to do another video. I do have a video I want to do, and I don't know how to make it yet. And it'll be coming. It will be coming. But I'm going to ask for your all's help on something. And it's going to come up maybe in a couple days, or I may not do it at all. I know, I hate to leave you guys hanging. I hate to. It's one of them videos that's off my mark. In other words, it's something I usually wouldn't videotape about, But I need help on something. I do. So maybe that video come up sooner than not. Until then, come on, guys. Ooh, I still got that crick in my neck. Let's get out of here. Let me go edit you all up. See you in the morning.